such a big part of their strategy of being able to start the fights and then look at the landscape and figure things out. Like I feel like that's pretty much what EG do. They get into a fight and then they can back each other up. They get to kind of make their own plans within the fight and say, we have to do this, this, and this to win the fight. And you can see that in the way they re-engage and disengage. And,
they make that first poke and then exploit the openings from there.
Yeah, and it always seems like, oh, Sumail or Fear lived with 10 HP because X player backed them up, and that was such a good team fight. Like, we see that happen so frequently. But speaking of Sumail, for me personally, player of the tournament, like the amount of games that he single-handedly won his team, like I've counted about 4 or 5 games where he just destroys the enemy mid laner, and at this level of competition, for him to be able to solo kill people, like consistently, is just kind of absurd.
It is pretty insane how that, like, we really can't keep our eyes off of Sumail in this middle lane. Like, he's going up against a Dragon Knight Disruptor, and yet there's still like a 50%